want to reframe blame. In case we haven't met yet, I'm Jess and I'm the sole founder of Life in Confidence. And I want to share with you this experience because it really has helped me to master people's projections of me, because I am triggering something inside of them. Whether it's through my personality, or it's because I'm a facilitator in the healing arts, or the energy that I'm exuding, whatever it is, someone gets triggered, and we all get triggered by one another. And when someone gets triggered without awareness, they start projecting their pain onto you. And so this has really helped me to neutralize that projection. And I've come across someone who has attended my workshop, and I've noticed they've made a certain complaint, and it was passively directed towards me. However, I can see that they're not owning the blame in that, because it actually has nothing to do with me. It's the circumstances that's rising in them. And when someone is in so much pain, it's really hard for them to own that pain, and instead it's easy for them to blame it on others. And this makes them feel like they are being validated in their pain, but what it really does is it disempowers them by playing small, by being a victim. And so what I did was, it wasn't to coach them or to bring to their awareness, because I understand when I am in an extreme amount of pain, sometimes it's hard to receive feedback at that point in time. And perhaps that is not the right timing or opportunity to share a feedback with someone. And what that person really needs is compassion. Compassion. And why is it compassion? Compassion is a soft feminine frequency. And it really helps to start dismantling the hardness of victimization. And when I practice being compassionate and put my judgments or the frustration that I'm experiencing with this projection aside, and really show up with compassion in my responses and in my thoughts and in my energy and through my prayers for this person, the energy between me and the person started to shift. The projection has softened. And the energy of the projection that shows up at the workshop, I need to keep practicing compassion and softness and kindness to that person, so they too can feel safe in the space, in order for them to go deeper into their healing journey. And so when I practice compassion, it has allowed me to practice patience when someone is projecting their pain, and to put myself in their shoes and see, how do I do that in my life as well? Where do I blame others for my pain and outsource my sovereignty? How does it feel like to be in that person's shoes, rather than judging them at face value and just see them as someone who's annoying? And through this experience, it has helped to neutralize conversations, experiences, interactions, so I can then focus on delivering the facilitation of transformation at my workshops. Now, it's not easy for everyone to practice compassion, because someone else's projection can trigger something within ourselves that we haven't processed or let go of yet. So it's very hard to hold space for someone when we're not feeling compassionate towards that person and towards ourselves. We shut down. And so in this instance, it's really important that you process the emotions that's rising in you, so you minimize the projection with that person, and you're not going back and forth with these projections of mummy and daddy with one another, or siblings, or grandparents. Every family unit is different, right? So I'm just putting it out there. Could be someone else. So to break that pattern of projection, we must invite compassion to soften the lens of where we're seeing the pain from. So then they can soften the lens in how they're perceiving their pain from. So if you feel that you got something out of this, please like this video, share your comments below if you have ever practiced compassion and how has that worked in your favor, and subscribe to my YouTube video so more people can receive this content to raise their consciousness. And if the person constantly becomes toxic towards you and you've consistently showed compassion towards them, then it would be time to set a boundary and express that with them in a neutral manner, without blaming them, but just saying that I feel that your comments come across this way for me, and I would like to be treated in a kind manner. And if they're still projecting some harshness towards you, then it's time to protect your sanity by letting that person go, or to let them know, I'm not going to engage in this conversation anymore until you have calmed down, because I feel it's not going to lead anywhere. So I'm happy to reconnect once you have sort yourself out. However way you need to put it, that's just a little twist that I've put there at the end. In case the compassion piece, where you're being consistent and you're fully showing up, and that person is still having a dig at you, then the healthy thing and the right thing that you need to do to honor your self-worth is to let them go, or to let them know. So you protect yourself. That is very important. So, my love, if you feel that there are triggers, projections, traumas, and emotions that's so overwhelming that you're not able to manage and contain, and you need some work in processing through it, as well as clarity and guidance, how to effectively and efficiently overcome this, then you might be interested in my Chinese New Year Inner Child Healing Circle. And this will give you a clear picture in what you need to work through for the year ahead, and in certain aspects of your life, through a personalized zodiac reading of your Chinese animal, the collective forecast, how you can improve yourself through your health, your finances, your career, your love life, relationships, and your self-esteem. And there will be a transmission through guided art therapy, through light language, through sound therapy, to start shifting and moving through any old patterns, memories, distortions that isn't serving you anymore, that needs to come to the surface to be cleared. So you can click the link in the video description below to learn more or to book a spot, and that is done via Zoom. If you're not able to attend the live Zoom event, you might be interested in downloading my light language audios. I have one for ancestral clearing, the traumas and the burdens and contracts that we've taken from our ancestors and repeating those patterns. I also have my childhood trauma clearing to clear some timelines in the first 8 years of life that is impacting and shaping your personality and perspective and your coping mechanisms, and also the past life trauma clearing audio, where there are karmic patterns that's being expressed in this lifetime that has been a theme in the previous lifetimes that needs to be cleared. So definitely download that, have a listen to it, and this will give you healing in the comfort of your own home, and you can listen to it as many times as you want. So please click my shop link below to learn more and to download my audios. And I am also running my face-to-face workshops on how you can really be educated, to learn tools and techniques to sustain your healing journey, to navigate through your emotional landscape, to manage your relationships better, and to face the demons and the darkness within yourself that needs to be brought to light, that needs clearing and healing and integration. So I have a variety of workshops coming up in Australia and also overseas. If you'd like to learn more, or if you'd like to book a spot, or if you need to book a free clarity call to see if this is right for you, or if you need a payment plan to make it happen, please click on the link below. I would love to support you in your journey, because we need humanity to raise their consciousness so we can live in a much more elevated state from the heart.